All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in this word and true sincerity. Okay, Lord willing, this video can be edifying, and I'm entitled It Ain't No Looking Back. It ain't no looking back, man. And the Most High is doing things, man. You got this coronavirus that's continually spreading. Brothers sent articles in Italy right now. They running out of foods on the shelves and stores. Because people is starting to panic. You got the Dow Jones. It's been down. Yesterday it dropped 1,000 points. We seeing big drops because people are starting to panic, and real soon that panic is going to come here to America, man. The Most High is saving the best for last. Everywhere else is getting hit, but Babylon, which you have cases here. Which Esau could be lying with the numbers, but real soon it's going to get real bad, man. And we're not in the time to be looking back. We're not in the time to be getting weak, to be lukewarm over whatever it is, man. We're not in that time to be gassing out, man. We're in a time that, we really got to put on that armor of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. Like it says in Ephesians, man, you got to put on the whole armor of the Most High. You got dudes taking off that armor, man. That's why these demons is sifting them out, whether it's by a woman or whatever, man. But anyway, let me start off with this real quick. This is Luke chapter 17, verse I'm gonna start at verse 26. As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. And this is exactly what people is doing today. People are worried about Kobe. Everybody distracted by his memorial. Pop Smoke dead, and it's gonna be more distractions, man. And these people, they're too busy doing whatever they doing, marrying, partying, turning up in the house of mirth until all hell break loose, man. Because that's the same thing people was doing, during the time of Noah. He was prophesying that the flood was gonna come, and people was, doing what they was doing until the flood came and destroyed them. It says, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Right? So Lot, he got out of there, man. Because when you read Genesis, the angels came to Lot and told him that the Most High was going to rain fire and brimstone, and that he had to get out of there, man. Warned him, and which when you read the story, it was him and his two daughters, which his woman came, but no, she looked back, meaning, which is going to say it, I don't want to spoil it, but pretty much just to sum it up, his two daughters came with him, But it says, but the same day, okay, I just read it, Salaki. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. And in that day he shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife, right? So what happened? Lot's wife, she looked back, and she was turned to a pillar of salt, meaning she was too comfortable, man. She didn't want to leave. But Lot, he left. And that's the spirit that we got to be in. We got to be in the spirit of Lot, man. We got to be in the spirit of Noah and in the spirit of Lot. All right? Because it ain't no looking back, man. The prophecies are speaking. You know, Yahweh Shah said there was going to be pestilence, man, and earthquakes, and rumors of wars, and that's all you got going on right now. You know, a couple days ago, Double Seven did a video on how, you know, you have the U.S., you know, I think it said something like they were pretty much showing themselves nuking Russia or something like that, and then you got they putting nukes on submarines, and then you got a lot going on right now, man. We're not in the time to be looking back, and you got dudes looking back. Let's see what the scriptures say about them, man. You got dudes looking back, man. You know, getting weak, missing count, not doing sit downs, not feeding the Lord's sheep, not edifying. You know, so the Lord, hey man, in the Passover coming up, the Most High is about to just snatch the spirit from you dudes, man. He about to take the spirit from you dudes. You know, this is Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahweh Shah said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. And this is what a lot of dudes is doing, man. They come out there when they feel like it. You know, you ain't supposed to do that, man. What did Yahweh Shah say? He said, go out on the highways and the byways and compel them that my house may be filled, man. Luke 14 and 23. But dudes getting weak, man. Here it is. You got all these things going on, man. The stock market, like I said, the Dow Jones just dropped 1,000 points yesterday. You know, we ain't, like the brother Dawada said in the chat, we haven't seen things like this happen since the last recession, man. You know? But these dudes, and the reason why they're getting weak is because they not watching. You got dudes going to camp, and as soon as they leave camp, they hanging with niggas. You know? That's how the dude in our camp fell out. He all he did was hang with 2/3. Drinking and partying with 2/3, man. And you got dudes doing that, and the Lord is just gonna snatch the spirit from you dudes, man. We're not in that time, man. All right, of the chill. We almost out this bitch. You know? We almost out this bitch, man. That's why I'm titling this video, Ain't No Looking Back, man. Cause it's either you in this or you not. Which, matter of fact, let me get this real quick, man. Before I get that. What is that? It's Matthew, I haven't brought that out in a while. Is it Matthew 13? Hold on. I gotta type this in. Cause we ain't bring this out in a while. Hold on. No, it's in Matthew. And it's the beautiful thing, man, the Lord made it easy, man. We got the Blue Letter. We got these apps where we can just type in, you know, words and the scriptures come up. So it ain't no excuse to not be doing the work, man. Ain't no, man, the Most High is not hearing, oh, you know, it ain't no excuse, man. He made it real easy, man. We got the apps. But this is Matthew, where's it? Oh, 12 and 30, okay. He that is, Matthew chapter 12, verse 30. He that is not with me is against me. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. So you can make one or two choices, man. You either on the side of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah or you not. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, man. Like Yahweh Shah himself said, no man can serve 2 masters. You got dudes thinking that they can be in the world and be in the truth at the same time. No, man. It's either you in this truth or you not. You know? It ain't no, you can't play games with the Lord, man. All right? But anyway, let me get this in Habakkuk. Because the reason why a lot of dudes is getting weak is because they're not seeing these signs, man. They're not looking. You know, they just go to camp and go home. You know, not doing anything. And I'm, hey, if you feel like this is towards you, Hey, if the shoe fits, take it off, man. You know, if the shoe fits, take it off. But this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And you got to have faith, man, to truly believe that these things are going to come to pass. Because it was times where it felt like Esau wasn't going to get taken down. But, hey, man, the Lord is turning things up. We're in the year of 2020, man, the year of prophecy, you know? And it's getting worse and worse and worse. Each day that goes by is getting worse and worse. Things are constantly popping up, man. We just got to watch, you know? We ain't in the time to be looking back, man, to be returning to the vomit. Because the scriptures say, you know, in 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter, if you come into this truth and you go back, you liken unto a dog that eat its own vomit. You know, a dog will eat something and then throw it up and then start licking it up. That's what you dudes do, man. You come in, you get this truth, you eat this word, you throw it up. You know? Well, Salaki. I'll use a better analogy. You spit out you spit out the world when you come into this truth. And then a lot of you dudes eat that up. You eat that world, you know, going back into the world, you eat it, you eat that vomit, man. Which, matter of fact, let me get that, man. I know it's one in 2 Peter, but let me get this one in Proverbs. Dog. Vomit. Let's see if it comes up. Yep. Because this is where, like it says right here in 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 22, but it has happened unto them according to the true proverb. This was coming out of Proverbs, which shows that the Old Testament is just as important as the New Testament, because they were reading out of the Old Testament. But this is Proverbs chapter 26, verse 11. As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. You know, and this is, you know, a lot of dudes, man, they look back, they eating that vomit up, which is the world, going back into the world, you know. But Lord willing, this video is edifying, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.